this might be the noblest of professions. Robin Williams had a bar that I loved. He said comedy is the only job you can have where you can use everything you know. And that's true. You can use more than you know. You can use what you think. Use it. Don't be afraid. Don't let these bitch-ass niggas button your lip. Say it anyway.
If you do anything wrong in your life, and I find out about it, I'm gonna try to take everything away from you. And I don't care when I find out. Could be today, tomorrow, 15, 20 years from now. If I find out, you're fucking finished. Who's that? That's you.
If you've scrolled social media this week, you already know the storm around Katt Williams is back in full swing. People are trying to drag him all over again because of that infamous clash with the late talk show host Wanda Smith, the one where Katt roasted her live on her own show, leaving the whole studio stunned. Now the internet is buzzing with claims that Katt didn't just embarrass Wanda, some say he destroyed the career she built for decades. And the anger doesn't stop there. Folks online are straight up calling Katt heartless for what he did, labeling him as the one who ended Wanda's run in entertainment. This heat comes right after Katt made headlines for apologizing about the way he mocked Michael Jackson in an old comedy special. And now people are demanding he also apologize to Wanda's family. But here's the wild twist. Not everybody is buying into this cancel crusade. Dave Chappelle himself jumped in to defend Katt, saying Wanda's situation wasn't some malicious attack, it was just raw comedy. According to Dave, Katt was simply doing what he's always done, firing back when somebody tries to clown him. And Chappelle didn't stop there. He blasted fans for digging through old interviews just to find something to cancel somebody over, especially when it's drama from years ago. So now the big question is this: was Katt just being a savage comic like always, or did he actually cross the line with Wanda? Let's break down exactly what went down in that interview, why it's resurfacing now, and why Dave Chappelle thinks the cancel crowd is completely overreacting.
That's why I don't be coming out doing comedy all the time, because y'all niggas is the worst motherfuckers I've ever tried to entertain in my fucking...
So here's where it gets even messier. Katt Williams recently went public with a shocking apology to Michael Jackson's family, admitting he regrets all those jokes he cracked about MJ in his old specials. Katt said that looking back, he realizes he shouldn't have mocked MJ at all, because the same people signing his checks had a darker agenda. According to Katt, that agenda was about pushing black men to tear each other down for laughs, and he says he played right into it. But the moment Katt showed regret, the internet flipped it on him. Instead of clapping for his honesty, critics came swinging, calling him a hypocrite and dragging up every feud from his past, especially Wanda Smith. Some users were ruthless with their comments. One wrote, "Katt Williams is a POS for what he did to Wanda Smith." Another chimed in, "I remember when Katt went in on Wanda and Atlanta laughed right along with him."
Wherever you at under the sound of my voice, do you have a real co-worker?
Right.
Do you have a ratchet friend? Do you have a sister? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a nephew? Do you have a niece? Is they so ghetto? When did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, "I want to give it to Brad Pitt." The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he abused her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't, and then now we're at Brad Pitt. So hey, you can say whatever you want. She said she got a disease for JJ. Don't nobody check for that. I support Linnell, Melanie Camacho, Miss Laura, all the people that got skipped over in the list between now and then. It's no shade to nobody. We are in the only business where, as a black woman, what you look like is not supposed to be held against you. And time again, they show you that you can be sidetracked by anything light-skinned.
Yeah, it was funny then, but Katt always takes it too far. Now Wanda's gone, and suddenly everyone's acting like they had her back. That same user even added, "I would haunt you lames," making it clear they think the city turned fake after Wanda's passing. But Katt's not standing alone in this battle. plenty of fans and some big names are defending him, and leading the charge is none other than Dave Chappelle. Chappelle straight up compared this situation to when people tried to cancel him over his jokes about the trans community. His message was clear: comedy is the final frontier of free speech, and no comedian should ever let cancel culture silence their voice. But this drama isn't just about cancel culture. There's a darker layer to the Katt and Wanda story that people barely talk about. Katt has claimed that Wanda and her husband actually tried to run up on him in real life over that roast gone wrong. Yeah, not just words. He says they literally tried to take him out after the cameras stopped rolling.
I shouldn't have, honestly. Like, some of these things are the reason that the enemy decides to go ahead and let you be famous, is your ability to tear down your own kind, no matter how high they are.
Hollywood sidelines talented black female comedians while hyping up someone like Tiffany, who he argued didn't put in the same work. And Katt didn't hold back. He told the crowd that Tiffany wasn't chosen for her talent. She was picked because she was the safe option, handpicked by the industry to appeal to white audiences. That's when Wanda jumped in, cutting him off, saying Tiffany blew up because she's real. But Katt wasn't backing down. He shut it down instantly, claiming Tiffany only climbed to the top of the comedy scene for two very specific reasons. And the shade he threw next had everybody's jaw on the floor. Katt didn't mince words when he explained the two reasons Tiffany Haddish blew up. She talks non-stop about dating white men, and she's got lighter skin, he snapped. And just like that, the whole vibe in the studio shifted. The tension between Katt and Wanda was already thick, but after that line, things turned explosive.
You cook? Do you cook for your kids?
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things you cook that they are proud of. Like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti. You got the best steak. What do you have? Say, what do they like?
Just because you're a poor interviewer doesn't mean...
I said, you answer the question and just tell me
Man, you're a
what they
strong
like.
black woman. Is it
Answer
okay
the
for me to
question.
answer?
Come on.
You keep interrupting the answer. Everyone can hear it. It sounds like you like me a little bit. It's starting to bleed over the airwaves.
Wanda tried to save face by switching gears, tossing Katt a random question about his cooking skills for his kids. But Katt flipped it right back at her, firing off roast after roast like he was headlining a comedy special. He clapped back, mocking her question with, "That's dope. You cook? Do you cook for your kids?" And the crowd couldn't help but laugh. For a second, it looked like the tension broke. Wanda chuckled along, and the room seemed lighter. But Katt wasn't done. He suddenly flipped the script and started roasting Wanda's kids, and the entire interview instantly turned into a one-man Katt Williams show. Wanda tried to keep her cool, laughing on the outside, but you could see the steam building underneath. Then she tried to fight back by dragging up Katt's old legal problems and even taking shots at his hair. But instead of shutting Katt down, it backfired hard. Katt tore through her jabs like nothing, waving his hands around while roasting her into the ground. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, Wanda went too far.
I have 3 boys.
Excellent.
Yes, I do.
Aren't boys simple?
Hmm?
Aren't boys simple?
They can be. They can be. Yeah.
Wanda knows she
What?
She didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't say that you
Well,
didn't.
that's all right. I did it in the beginning and the middle and the end.
What's your favorite thing to cook? Your boys, yeah.
They like for me to I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli and they love my baked chicken.
Hey,
And they
right now,
love-
look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me it doesn't say heat up water.
Near the end of the interview, she threw a low-blow jab, calling Katt Lil Mama, and even hinting he might be gay. But Katt wasn't having it. He shut that down immediately, hitting her with a clapback so sharp the whole studio went silent. And let's be real, it was downright painful watching Wanda get roasted like that on her own turf. The humiliation was heavy, and she couldn't shake it off. But then the situation flipped from comedy to chaos because Wanda allegedly decided to take it off the mic and into the streets. Reports say she sent her husband and son to confront Katt, and what happened next turned into pure Atlanta drama. It all went down on September 15th, 2018, outside the Atlanta Comedy Theater where Wanda was hosting a show. Her husband, Lamorris Sellers, stormed into the parking lot, and according to witnesses, he came strapped. Security footage later surfaced, showing the heated moments between Wanda and Katt before her husband showed up and straight up chased Katt through the lot. According to the police report, Lamorris admitted he chased Katt, but swore he never pointed a gun, claiming he only dropped it by accident while running. Wanda backed him up on her radio show days later, saying Katt pulled up just to clown her and her husband was only stepping in to protect his wife. But then TMZ stepped in and changed everything. They dropped security footage that showed Lamorris actually holding a gun and running after Katt as he bolted into a nearby grocery store for safety. Now, to be fair, the clip didn't show Lamorris pointing the weapon directly at Katt, and he later insisted he had no intention of firing. Still, the damage was done. The footage was all over the internet, and Wanda's name was tied to a full-blown gun drama. And the fallout didn't stop there.
You're good at telling us about what's going on in jail.
Yes, ma'am, and getting out to tell you.
Station viewer 3, your hair is kind of...
That joint was.
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
You don't?
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's natural?
Come run one of your gnarled fingers.
Come here.
While you on air, so they can hear you live.
Come on. Let me come over here.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay over there.
Don't worry, ain't nobody putting their hands through yours.
That's right. They don't have to. I don't want them to. Get on out of here. You okay? You okay?
Only one of our hands moving while we talk.
Are you all right this morning?
By January 2019, Wanda was suddenly fired from V103 Atlanta. The station never gave a straight answer, but the streets were already talking. A lot of people linked her exit to those Lil Mama and gay jokes she threw at Katt. Because in a city like Atlanta, with one of the largest Black LGBTQ communities in the country, using that kind of insult on air could have sealed her fate. As for Katt, he kept his mouth shut when Wanda got fired. Not a word, not a comment. And it actually took him years before he finally spoke on it. It wasn't until January 2024, during his explosive appearance on Club Shay Shay, that Katt finally broke his silence and told his side of the story. According to Katt, the whole Wanda mess didn't even start on air. It started before the cameras rolled. He claimed Wanda promised she wouldn't bring up his kids or his legal run-ins, but the moment he mentioned Tiffany Haddish, she went there, dragging his children and his jail time right into the mix. And that, Katt says, is when things spiraled completely out of control.
Get this inmate out of here.
If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me that.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600.
Whatever, little mama.
I'm little mama's baby daddy.
No, you little mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
and what are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
No, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
yes,
big
ma'am.
in prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Katt also dropped another bomb. He claimed Wanda was purposely trying to humiliate him in front of her gay fan base, and in his eyes, that's the real reason she ended up losing her job and fading from the spotlight. And he didn't stop there. When it came to the showdown with Wanda's husband, Katt said straight up that he believed the whole thing was a setup, that Wanda and her people actually tried to get him taken out over a single joke. Then came another twist nobody saw coming. Fast forward to October 2024, Wanda tragically passed away just one day after celebrating her 58th birthday. And Katt? He said absolutely nothing. No condolences, no public statement, nothing at all. Fans were split down the middle. Some argued Katt made the right move by staying quiet, saying any message would have been labeled fake. But others blasted him, claiming his silence proved he never felt any real remorse for the woman whose career, and maybe even her life, got tangled in his comedy crossfire. And honestly, we don't even know if Katt ever reached out privately to Wanda's family.
So I did not want to go back and forth with Katt Williams like that. That bothered me so bad. That really bothered.
That part remains a mystery, but the fact that social media is digging up this old feud years later, trying to cancel him when he almost lost his life over a joke is wild to say the least. And it lines up exactly with what Dave Chappelle's been warning about: cancel culture tearing comedy apart piece by piece. Now I want to hear from you. Where do you stand on this messy saga? Do you think Katt Williams owes Wanda Smith's family a public apology the same way he apologized to Michael Jackson's family? Or are people reaching way too far, dragging up old drama just to try and cancel him for no real reason? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this one is bound to spark debate. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more wild celebrity drama breakdowns. I'll catch you in the next one.